We have about 2 months left before 2014 when we can expect Janet Yellen to take the reins of the Federal Reserve from Bernanke. And for the first time recently, a pundit from Societe Generale, Mary Beth Fisher, has come out and has said and predicted that perhaps even before January, where there's only 2 months left, that the Federal Reserve may increase from 85 billion a month injection and printing into the economy to some other figure. I was predicting that this was going to happen. In fact, I expect quite a bit of increase, not just a tiny amount. Now, most of the pundits I read, I think there's 9 of 14 people that were polled when they may taper will be March, and it's not going to happen. Just like the last meeting where they waited for 6 months to see what was going to happen to the economy, and they waited to the last day and essentially lied. They're not going to taper in March. And Mary Beth Fisher, this is the first time that I've actually heard it from a professional that they may increase even very soon. So sure, the market's going to continue to go up and the economy is going to continue to worsen, because that was the end game they had set in place back in 2008. And even completely brain dead people like the president, who had made statements right before they came to a conclusion in Congress that they would allow an increase of borrowing, had said that he thought that perhaps the market should become just a little unstable to force people to the table, which shows that he has absolutely no idea how anything works, and that in fact he and his Federal Reserve have been destroying the economy for the last 5 years. So all they're going to do by increases buying is just push us to the end game even faster. Now we're going to become another Japan. So look what's happening to Japan. They're already at a point where there is no possible way they can ever pay back the debt they have. Now we're way less than Japan as far as indebtedness, but we're still very indebted. We're over 100% of GDP, which means that we're practically a banana republic at this point, and we probably can't pay it back either. But when they increase this buying from 85 billion to some other figure, all they're going to do is make their balance sheet even worse than it is now. So it's going to come right to the point of insolvency. So I wanted to make this video because it's the first professional that I have heard predicting that they're going to romp on the accelerator and not decrease QE from 85 billion a month. Have a nice day. God help us all.